Hey guys, today I'm working on another video live. Oh no. Yeah, I'm actually using Flash for the Flash props. It's amazing that people think they live in GoAnimate. Anyone can animate, more like anyone can ground anyone. Oh god, it came out bad at the end. Oh god, this is why I need a drawing pad. I could draw good on paper. I could draw good if I have a pad. I could make footnotes, but I can't draw with the mouse. Flash does a good job of correcting it though. I might not need this extra, I'm gonna call it layer, for lack of a better term, of fire. So this middle one's gonna be white. That's gonna be yellow. It's gonna be red. Now we just want this layer. So we're gonna zoom out. I don't know what made you think I wanted both of those layers. I only want this one. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. turn that off. And then I gotta delete that random line. I'm not sure how that got there unless I accidentally... I don't think I got something else in there. I thought I only got what I needed, but it's outside of this anyway. There. Alright, let's test it again. And then we're gonna add another keyframe. I could do the motion tween, but I don't know exactly how to use that, and I'm not gonna search that up right now. I haven't used Flash that much. I'm also using a very old version. Alright, is there one I missed? Because there's a piece missing. Oh yeah, right here. Now before we edit, I'll just do this so it's easier to work with. I'm gonna fill that in with white. Alright. This is hard to tell because we're just gonna go back and fill these in. You can't see it, but it actually is doing it. So if I imported it, you would know, because you could see through the where you see the white in the fire right now. I have some other Flash props. I'm gonna put this one in my Google Drive. For the sake of not being lazy, I am gonna change it. That looks bad. Let's redo it. You know what, that's good enough. Oh, it looks more like a fireball than anything. But it's not terrible. It could just be improved on. For sure, though. Not only am I doing this, I'm not even doing this with the mouse, I'm doing this with the mouse pad, 'cause I have to get a new mouse. Hopefully that happens today. So you can tell I'm having a hard time getting this to go exactly where I want it. So first thing I'm going to do is fill this in with white. Again, you can't really tell, but I did fill it in. Alright, I'm going to try to get those little white spots. I think I should add another. That would have been perfect if it didn't. I could just erase the line though. I'm used to being able to draw fast, but I don't have a tablet, so I can't do that anymore. And this last keyframe, all you're gonna see is his part of his leg, so we don't even need to edit the fire. And let's get this last one up here. Control A. It's kind of curving like that. But I'm okay with that. GoAnimate, of course, is going to make it faster. So I could change the frame rate. I could add more frames. I think they both affect it in some way. I have to put all these in a folder. I didn't make all of these. Want the quality to be as high as possible. Alright. Yeah, I kind of have shit on it right now. I'm sorry if it seems a bit bad, but let's go in here. I'm gonna just search robot. Oh yeah, it likes to freeze the upload if I leave it on the page without doing anything for too long. Which means I have to go through the trouble of saving it, going to the video page, and then going back in the video maker. They need to fix that. It happens to me like every time I upload something. After I draw something or animate something, it just acts ridiculous. I had to pay for this, and yeah, this is about to expire, but I had a Visa gift card for it. I recommend using this app called Sweatcoin, make money as you walk. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's another thing, you could get money by watching ads, but it takes a year to get. It takes a long time to get a decent amount of money. I wouldn't recommend that. I don't know when this thing is gonna load, but hopefully soon. Damn, it's taking a long time. Same. I'm not sure why it's acting up. Is my slow? Is this thing? It's acting like slow. Acting ridiculous. It's like extremely laggy. Oh my god. thought I optimized it to not lag. Jeez. This is horrible. Horribly slow. I guess that's why it took a long time to upload it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I could stream this right now. It's acting pretty bad. It's like horrendously slow. Jeez. It's not going yellow or red or anything. It's usually not this bad. Holy shit. This is way too slow. Wow, that took a long time. It should never take that long to load the video. I got the Puffin browser for my phone, and I was able to load a GoAnimate video on it. And it was actually a lot faster than I thought. But this is probably going to take a long ass time. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't agree with what he did, but I'm not gonna bash him. It was his decision, but I'm not gonna be one of those go fags. It's lagging, it's on the lowest quality too. Let's try to re-import it. If I really have to, I might end the stream, only because it's being extremely slow, and I'll try to fix it. I'll see what the problem is. It's never this bad. We only want you to see it once, so if I feel like it's still, oh yeah, I had to put the red back. But I guess you could say it's reflecting off something. I forgot to color that in with white. So if I think it's that necessary, then I will do that. And then I'll also make it so that it doesn't loop so fast. So like I'll make a long delay before it just appears there again. But I like how that came out. It came out pretty nice. Let's see.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Do you know the way?
I did change it above normal. I might do it high if I have to. Let's see if that helps or not.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Do you know the way?
I feel like I'm gonna have to change it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do to fix it. Usually having it above normal and not max still works, but I'll see what I can do. But that might mean me having to end the stream. Yeah, it's being horrendously slow right now. I usually don't change that. That might have something to do with it. I don't know. But it seems like it's affecting the internet too. So what the exact problem is, I don't know. This is my second flash. Probably have a lot of frames. First one I made is an eyeball, but it's kind of crappy basically. Oh, we're just gonna make it about this long. I used it to get it to do a few things at like one at a time, but luckily for this kind of thing, if there's a lot of layers, you can just do this. Just click there, right click, and then go to insert frame, and then this whole thing is one big frame. So we're just gonna replace the file essentially. And I keep the same settings as when you first exported it. So let's see if this will fix it. Which it should. The weird thing is that when the video is paused or when it stops, the flash props you make will keep going. It's weird. I don't think I've heard of that. That sounds neat though. Yeah, so it takes a lot longer for him to come back. If it gets too annoying trying to use it, I might have to... to delete it. Alright. Thing is, I moved the whole prop over there. I didn't want it to have a giant hitbox. So I just did that. Because when it's prop has, because the size of it doesn't go based on the size of the non-transparent pixels. It goes on the size of the canvas you used. So whatever resolution that is, that'll be the size of the hitbox. If there's no if there's a transparent background, you can see the handles around all that space basically. So that's just how that works. This ever loads. I did this in Flash, but it took a while to edit it and make it look good. I might make this a mashup of a few different memes. We'll see which way this goes. But if I think it gets bad, I'll have to. That's cool. I'll probably end the stream soon and then fix it and then restart it. And you see, I also replaced the original eyes on that character. They used to be had eyes for Comedy World, but I put eyes on him for the little pets theme, just because I wanted him to be a little different. I even found codes for a lot of the eyes. I found these unused eyes. The codes for them.
Let's get it out of here.
Do you know the way?
2004, 2005. If I go and request, I don't think I should do that though. Not on a stream. You never know who's watching. Basically, I replaced the file for one. I went to the media thing and inspect, and I found the file for the eyes once I loaded the character in, and I loaded all the expressions. I just copied the link to that one. I got the link to the other character, and I replaced it with that link for the other eyes. Because each action is a file, essentially. I'd rather not end a stream, but yeah, I'll go live again once I fix this lag problem. Alright, I think I tried changing the FPS value to 60. I changed it back to 30 and it seems to work a little bit better. Yeah, it doesn't seem nearly as slow as it was. So that makes things a lot easier.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Do you know the way?
It actually made it a lot smoother now. So now I could actually, just had to fix one tiny thing I thought might be the problem. The easiest way for me to make a moving ground is to get the, screenshot it and then put it in Flash. I'm gonna put in paint.net first to remove the background because I find it easier to do it that way. Grass. We're gonna use the grassland. We're gonna go to the snipping tool. Only issue with this is it might lower the quality, but it always does that. Moving grass. I think I should also use the city. I could use the Comedy World city, which I'm going to. Because why not? Why not use the city? I'm talking about the city, not really backdrop, but it's like a background prop, sort of. I'm gonna make it just big enough if it ever cooperates. Damn it. Alright. Now we're gonna go save as city, which this one's gonna be moving. So we're just gonna kind of put it back here. Do another one. You can see I'm actually had to put 3 because one of them is kind of offset. but I have to separate them in Flash because I want a nice perspective feel. I don't want it to feel cheap. I want it to feel cheesy. Yeah, I felt like making this picture more creepy. Because now you can't see... I think it's iris, you can't see that, so it looks a lot more creepy. There's actually another picture online of the same exact costume. It's like, what the hell is this thing? But, let's get rid of this. I'm gonna use that in one of my, EXE videos, one of those error videos. I'm gonna remake one of mine. I'm gonna make the one I made from 2016. Because that one was kind of crappy. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. Alright, now we're going to Flash. We'll work on more animations for this later. We're going to go to Import. And, got some interesting pictures on there, as you can see. Ah, jeez. I can make it perfectly. Alright, well. You wouldn't tell anyway, cause I'm gonna make them go off the screen. Or off the stage. I'm not worried about this one. I could just move this one. This one's gonna be on a different layer anyway. I'm going to add a third layer, but this one's going to be behind everything. So the thing about perspective, if you don't know what it is, which is the further something away from the screen, from the stages, basically, the slower it's gonna go. So this grass is gonna move fastest. This city section that's in the front is gonna move a bit slower than the grass, and this is gonna move even slower than the other the city section that's in the front. Let's just do that to make it look less confusing. And then we can do pixel by pixel. Just like that. And now And you only want to do it individually. I could make moving clouds, but I could just do that within GoAnimate itself because I don't have to try to line everything up. I could put them wherever I want. So in this layer, I'm gonna move even less. Like barely move it at all. Let's remove. No, not. I only want this one removed. Remove frames. Okay, all that's left is these, so. If it doesn't work, we'll have to figure out how to line everything up properly. I mean, theoretically, they're running so fast it could look like this, but again, I think we should add just another frame to keep it a little less on the cheap side. Insert keyframe again. Alright. We're gonna start with layer 1. And, let's just see if we could move it back, or if not, then I'll just keep it the way it was. Eventually, once I get SD card port thing working on my computer, I can upload footnotes. But that's time consuming because you have to do it in GIF format, and doing that removes the sound. Now, I'm gonna move that a little bit, but a little bit less. And this even less. I know it's a bit hard to tell that it's... This might actually be convincing. But if it's not good, if I don't think it's gonna look good on there, made it 8.5 FPS. Export movie.